How's it going, YouTube? Liam from Least Australia here, and welcome to a bit of an interesting kind of video that I have here today. Now, many of you guys may or may not know that I do enjoy playing the Halo games. I am a fan, at least. I wouldn't say I'm a huge fan to some extent, because most of my knowledge with Halo isn't as on par as many other Halo fans that are out there, but at least that I am a fan enough to know that I enjoy the Halo games for what they are. But some of you guys may have saw a lot of my past videos on the Halo Master Chief Collection, where I've explored a lot of the different Halo multiplayer games, and I'm currently going through and playing through all of the Halo games in Legendary throughout my live streams, which I am currently working on the second part, or at least a second episode of that series. If you guys haven't seen the first one, the link to the video will be in the description. But moving on, one of the things that MCC has throughout its entire game of collections is 6 Halo games. You have Halo Reach, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary, Halo 2 Anniversary, 3, ODST, and 4. Now, out of all of the mainline games, only 5, Halo 5 Guardians, is not part of that collection. And it's because of that it remains as an Xbox exclusive. Until the introduction of xCloud was brought into the world. Microsoft and Xbox are currently working on Project xCloud, which is a streaming service for their Xbox games. And what we're actually looking at here is Halo 5 Guardians played through the xCloud. Now, xCloud, of course, was introduced, I think, back in 2018, maybe 19, probably even some point into 2020. I can't remember. I think it was 2019 now, thinking about it. But it was only available for certain countries, and more recently, xCloud has become available here in Australia. And the last couple of days, I have been, well, excluding 2 of them, I have been actually experimenting with xCloud, and especially trying out Halo 5 Guardians, because, like, I have played through all of the Halo campaigns, 1 to 4, but I have not touched Halo 5, if you exclude Halo 5 Forge, which was the only way to play sort of a Halo 5 game on PC. You know, the problem is that you didn't really have any options to play the campaign. You can only play custom multiplayer and Forge. But what we have here is basically messing around with Halo 5, but playing through the xCloud. And it is actually kind of interesting, because while that xCloud is still in beta, as how Microsoft and Xbox are putting it at the moment, it works decently well. The only problem, of course, you'll experience if you want to test this out for yourself is you'll have to get used to occasional pixel blurs here and there. But we're going to be messing around with it. We're going to play a bit of Infection, because Infection is actually one of my favorite modes. And I'll give you an example and sort of explain what I mean in terms of pixel blurs, because we're basically playing a game that has been streamed to the PC. Whether there's going to be improvements, especially with Windows 11 on the horizon, and it's basically been released to the public now, we'll definitely see. But I have played a few rounds of Warzone Firefight, because I do enjoy Firefight. I played 1 match of Quick Play, and I played 1 match of Infection. But I think for this particular video, we're going to try and find more Infection matches, because I do enjoy a bit of Infection now and then. So let's see if we can actually find a couple of matches. Alright, here we go. Now, as you can see, as I was talking about, you will detect a couple of, like here. See how that particular pixel blur frame sort of continues to go down? That's just basically how it is at the moment. I'm not sure it's because of whereabouts the server is. Oh, there we go. But basically that's what it is. It's really, that's how the pixel blur basically handles like that, is how it all handles. Which may seem, which may seem disorienting at first, but it's not too bad. Like, responsively, it is still pretty good in terms of like how the game is sort of responding and picking up the game. Like, like, controller response is still perfect and still spot on, which I think is what they were really sort of targeting was the controller response more than the gameplay response. We have an AFK, but that is fine. But other than that, you know, like, it's still fine. Like, it runs fine, it runs good. Just, that's the only thing you will have to get used to. And I reckon over time, as they continue to work on xCloud over time, is that they'll hopefully find a way to reduce, especially that sort of screen transitioning, turning down. Hopefully they will fix that and remove that at some point. But under that, like, it still goes fine. I need to actually take the time to experiment with a few other games in the Xbox Live playlist that they have available for the xCloud. But at least I can definitely and officially say that I have actually finally touched Halo 5. Because again, it was the only Halo game that I never really touched or played because of because I never had an Xbox. Don't have an Xbox Series X, Xbox One, neither of that. I have nada. But, hey, that is perfectly fine. Now, the way... Whoa! That scared the crap out of me. The way that I'm actually playing on the xCloud at the moment is because I got myself a new controller, which is nice and blue, as you can see. But basically, it came along with 14 days worth of Xbox Live Ultimate, which is what you need for to mess around with xCloud, especially in this case. So, I don't know how many days left I have. I know that I'm probably just within one more week to go before my time with xCloud, with Ultimate runs out. But at least I have the time and allowing those days to really experiment with... Whoop! At least the time to experiment with xCloud and actually give some of the Xbox games that I haven't been able to play a good go. Ow! Yeah, I don't know much about, I don't know much about, try and remove that. I don't know much about, the Halo 5 maps that well, really. But yeah. Overall, though, like, Halo 5's multiplayer is actually... It's actually not too bad. Like, I know that, the biggest complaint that a lot of Halo fans had with 5 was the campaign. The campaign was not really that good, which I cannot really confirm or deny, but... But, I still need to play more of it. I've only completed, like, 2 levels of the campaign. But overall, like, when you sort of get the use of playing with in 5, like, it's not a bad experience, to say the least. Whoops. I missed the ledge. Ah! Thought I had him. Thought I had him. Oh well. May also be like latency between the servers. Ow! Believe me, I had worse infection matches than this. So. Ooh, sneaky! I didn't even notice he would be in that corner. Well played. I had this funny idea, I had this funny idea that I should try streaming an Xbox, like to stream a game on the xCloud while I'm streaming on Twitch. I have a feeling that's probably going to be a bad idea. Oh. I mean, I had an attempt. I made an attempt. And I think there's one more round, isn't there? Because unlike MTC Infection, where there are 3 rounds, there are actually 4 rounds in 5. So yeah, that's the kind of like pixelated blurs that you'll get. Which I guess is fair to say that that's probably what it is like with streaming like a film, maybe. And it's not to say that my internet's bad. I have some... My internet's pretty decently alright. Was not expecting to get that kill. Woohoo! When they're ones that have that cloak ability, it scares the crap out of you. It definitely scares the crap out of me, I reckon. That's alright, at least I got a couple of kills as a survivor. I'll take it. Oh, missed the aim on that melee. Oh, crap. Lowest on the leaderboard, I reckon. But, you know what? Hey. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because the thing I have to get you to... Yeah, I was at the bottom of the leaderboard, but that's fine. That's fine. I'll take the... I'll take that. I'll kindly take that. But, yeah, so that has been Halo 5 Guardians through xCloud. It's such a strange thing, like, playing a game that you don't actually have an Xbox, but you're streaming the entire game, and you're playing the game as it's streaming to your screen. And again, the response is so spot on. Like, there's nothing much else I can say on that. It is just spot on. And I really like how, like, again, the one thing I will say that is a big sort of, that can get kind of annoying sometimes, although I'm sort of getting used to it because of, you know, this is a beta. It's, of course, is that pixel blur thing that you guys would have noticed throughout the video. So if you were annoyed by that, I do apologize. That is not OBS. That is not me. That's just how it's streaming right now. And again, I'm not sure whereabouts the actual game is being streamed to, or if there is a particular server area around in Australia, or if it's being streamed somewhere else. But it is a beta. A lot of things do have to be worked on in order for the experience to be sort of a bit more pleasant, I guess. But for what I have played, and especially with the amount of matches that I've done and the experiments I've done with this so far, I've been having a good time with it. And again, I did say that I want to experiment with other games that Xbox has on their cloud. So I'll definitely do that over time. But in the meantime, I'm going to end the episode off here, well, the video off here. I won't be making another one for a while. But that actually depends on you guys. If you would like to see a particular game in Xbox's list, a library of games, or if you want to see me play Halo 5 again through the xCloud, I have a couple of days. I might have to purchase, a month's worth of Ultimate. But let me know what you guys think. Do you want to see more of Halo 5 Guardians, or do you want to see another particular Xbox game played through the cloud? Because I'm definitely up to giving anything a try. Because there's a couple of games in Xbox's library that I do want to mess with, especially with the xCloud. So we'll see how that goes. But thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you liked the video, then click the like button. Click the subscribe button for more videos anyway. That's all the time I have for this one. So again, thank you so much for watching. This has been Let's Play Halo 5 Guardians. Yeah, that's right. Let's Play Halo 5 Guardians on the xCloud. I'm Lee from Australia. Until next time, Liam out.